This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers safe web browsing and allows you to view geo-restricted content with the click of a button. Use the link in the description below to get the first 3 months free on a 12-month subscription.
Welcome back, race fans, to the Marble Circuits 2022. I'm Jeremiah, here to welcome you to the Shanghai Grand Prix. In the qualifying, we saw a revival of Black Pirates getting 5th place, the first time that he has not qualified last in this season, coincidentally, after he hired a new pit crew. Maybe he'll have a comeback in this race. The Fubeca team has decided to implement a new technique to the drag reduction zone. In this race, the drag reduction zone will be disabled for the first lap. This is to make sure that the pole sitters do not lose out on their pole position right at the beginning of the race when they are not up to full speed. Then the DRS will be activated on lap 2 for the remainder of the race. Sitting on pole position is Aerofrog, who will definitely appreciate this new ruling, as well as Loose Wheel in 2nd and Night Rivers in 3rd. The left side of the starting position is what is most affected by the drag reduction zone. Those marbles are going to be the ones that are most appreciative of this ruling. Here are the full results from the qualifying. Aerofrog sits on top with Loose Wheel in 2nd, and Night Rivers is in 3rd place. Aerofrog, the champion of last race, will be starting on pole position for this race, making it as easy as possible for him to be able to try to win this race as well. Night Rivers sitting directly behind Aerofrog, having 2 second places. He is hungry for victory in this race. Will he be able to take the win? We'll have to wait and see. Here are the full standings. Aerofrog sits on top with 37 points, Night Rivers is in 2nd, and Big Dogs is in 3rd place. All Night Rivers has to do to take the lead is get higher than Aerofrog in this race, and he'll be able to take the overall lead. And now, the marbles are ready, the lights are on, and they're off for the start of the Shanghai Grand Prix. Aerofrog still in the lead, being followed by Loose Wheel, and Sparky takes the lead up the booster for the first time, and it is now Loose Wheel in 1st place. Aerofrog is in 2nd, with Sparky trying to battle it out for 2nd place. Aerofrog trying to catch up to Loose Wheel at this point as we go through this U-turn, with Sparky still giving pressures to Aerofrog. And look at Night Rivers, all the way down in 11th already. He has had a downfall in this race, and the DRS is now activated. Loose Wheel takes it, losing some speed, allowing Sparky to catch back up, as well as Aerofrog. Now Aerofrog has taken 2nd place, setting his sights on Loose Wheel, drafting him at this point, and he takes 1st place. Loose Wheel is now in 2nd, and Peppers has taken 3rd place from Sparky, now trying to catch up to Loose Wheel. Black Pirate still in 5th place. He has not gained any ground, but he has not lost any. We'll have to see how he does in the rest of this race. And Peppers takes 1st place, but Aerofrog takes it right back. Loose Wheel is now in 3rd as they go up the booster. Aerofrog still trying to extend its lead from Peppers at this point, with the rest of the field being far behind from the top 3 marbles, being led by Sparky and Black Pirates. Black Pirates now putting up a charge, and he is now in 4th place, passing Sparky. Aerofrog already has a huge lead at the start of the 4th lap. Peppers trying to make that lead smaller, but is having a hard time doing it. Loose Wheel in 3rd place. Black Pirates trying to catch up to him. And Night Rivers gains 1 spot over Fast 2 Pins. He has to really try hard to get up in the top of the field if he wants to be able to take this win. It's not looking good for him. He still has 11 laps to go, but it's going to be difficult. Black Pirates putting some pressure on Loose Wheel as they go through this turn, and Black Pirates takes 3rd place, but Loose Wheel takes it right back. And now Sparky is in the mix as they go on the right side of the drag reduction zone. Sparky is able to come out on top, and Black Pirates is in still 4th place, trying to climb ever so slightly up the table, but Sparky is making that hard. Aerofrog up in the peace and quiet at the front. He's doing a tremendous job at this point, but it's only the 5th lap. It's going to be really hard to the front run for the entirety of the race, with all these other marbles trying to catch up to him. Black Pirates facing some pressure from Sparky up the booster. He is holding him off, but Sparky is able to take it, as well as Loose Wheel. Black Pirates has fallen down to 5th. Sparky trying to catch up to Peppers, as he is doing right now. He is neck and neck with Peppers. Peppers is trying to hold him off as they go through these turns here. Sparky is drafting Peppers through this back straight for the start of the 7th lap. Peppers trying to hold him off, and Aerofrog goes through the drag reduction zone, losing a lot of speed, but he got right back up to the booster and gained it all back, with Peppers now facing some pressure from Loose Wheel, who is in 3rd place, being followed by Sparky and Black Pirates. Aero Frog is really separating himself from the rest of the field, doing a good job at it. And Loose Wheel takes second place with Black Pirates in third. Peppers has fallen down to fourth. Aero Frog seeing some fighting behind him, and he goes through the drag reduction zone yet again, losing some ground. And Black Pirates has taken first place. Black Pirates is in the lead. As we enter the second half of this race, Aero Frog has been dethroned, and he gets stuck on the track, and he gets bumped up by Momonos and Night Rivers, and he has fallen down to 6th. What a downfall for Aero Frog yet again, if you remember race 1. Black Pirates is still in first place, Loose Wheel is in second, and Pink Pearl is in third place, being followed by Sparky and Peppers. And Night Rivers is in 6th place of the booster. Now he is in 4th. Coming back up from 11th, he is having a comeback in this race. He definitely wants to take the overall win. Pink Pearl facing some pressures from Peppers, and Peppers takes third place. Loose Wheel trying to stay ahead of Black Pirates, who is trying to take his first win of the season after doing such a terrible job in the qualifying. And he loses 2 places. Night Rivers is now in second place. An unbelievable comeback by Night Rivers, but he is overtaken by Peppers. Black Pirates is sandwiched between 2 big names in this league. Night Rivers in the front and Aero Frog in the back. And now Big Dogs has taken 4th place. Now trying to set his sights on Night Rivers, who has just taken 2nd place from Peppers. Now setting his sights on Loose Wheel. Loose Wheel sees Night Rivers behind him and is not liking what he sees. And Night Rivers takes the drag reduction zone, allowing Peppers to take 2nd place. Now setting his sights on Loose Wheel, catching up to Loose Wheel at this point. And he takes first place from Loose Wheel by storm. He is trying to take it back, and he is having some trouble, but he's able to catch back up to Peppers, but is not able to make any passes. Black Pirates is in 3rd place, being followed by Night Rivers. Night Rivers is trying to pressure Black Pirates and pass him, but is having some trouble. Loose Wheel is now pressuring Peppers through the booster, and he takes first place from Peppers, and Black Pirates takes 2nd place. Peppers has fallen down to 3rd, being pressured by Pink Pearl, and Pink Pearl takes 3rd place. Big Dogs, Night Rivers, and Aero Frog are having some trouble in this race, being in 5th, 6th, and 7th. They really need to catch up if they want to be able to take this win. Pink Pearl now putting some pressure on Black Pirates. Black Pirates is defending himself well, though, as they go up the booster. This is the 13th lap, only 2 more laps to go, with Loose Wheel in the lead, being followed by Black Pirates and Pink Pearl. And Night Rivers has now taken back 4th place, now trying to catch up to Pink Pearl, who is pretty far ahead at this point. And Pink Pearl takes 2nd place from Black Pirates, now trying to catch up to Loose Wheel. Black Pirates is now in 3rd place. As they go down the back straight, Loose Wheel takes the right side of the drag reduction zone, and Pink Pearl does not, losing some speed, with Black Pirates trying to catch back up to her, doing a good job at it. He is catching up to Pink Pearl at this point and takes 2nd place, with Big Dogs now pressuring Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl trying to catch back up to Black Pirates, and Loose Wheel is just watching them fight at this point. He's about to start the final lap. Loose Wheel is in 1st place, being followed by Pink Pearl and then Black Pirates. Big Dogs is in 4th place. Night Rivers is in 5th place. Will Night Rivers be able to catch back up? It's not looking like it, as Aero Frog overtakes him. Pink Pearl trying to catch up to Loose Wheel in this last lap, as well as Black Pirates trying to take at least 2nd place, but he's facing some pressure from Big Dogs. And it's not looking like Loose Wheel will be dethroned. He's going around the final corner with nobody behind him, and he will be champion of race 3 of the Marble Circus 2022 at the Shanghai Grand Prix, with Pink Pearl in 2nd, and Black Pirates gets an amazing 3rd place finish. He's definitely redeemed himself in this race, with Big Dogs in 4th place and last champion Aero Frog in 5th place. Night Rivers has fallen down to 7th, breaking his streak of podiums. Sparky somehow ending up in 12th after being in the top 5. Something definitely went wrong for him.
Amazing. We managed to surprise the opponents with our strategy. Congratulations.
Wow, I can't believe we got this victory this weekend. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Loose Wheel is definitely excited for this win. His strategy of holding out until the second half of the race definitely paying off. Let's take a look at the replays. You can see Loose Wheel starting in 2nd, Aero Frog starting in 1st. Aero Frog definitely had some trouble. He was the leader for the first half of the race, but then fell down in the second half, even getting stuck on the track momentarily, which definitely caused his downfall. Loose Wheel having a good showing today. He was actually not in the top 3 for the entire race. Knight River's not having a very good race today, falling down to 11th within the first couple laps. Something definitely went wrong for him in this race, but he was able to catch back up even to 2nd, but he ended up falling back down to 7th. You can see at this point in the race, Big Dogs was in last place, and then he ended up finishing overall in 4th. Definitely a great comeback for him as well, getting 1 win and now getting a 4th. You can see here Sparky in 5th place, pressuring for 3rd place even early in the race, and then something went wrong in the race, causing him to get back down all the way to last place. Definitely a humiliating defeat for him, but sometimes it just happens. Black Pirates had an amazing race today, getting 3rd place after having 2 terrible races. He is definitely doing a lot better with this new pit crew that he has hired. As you can see, the accident that we had with Aerofrog getting stuck for at least a second or two before being hit by some other marbles like Knight Rivers and Momonas, who did actually lose some speed because of this accident. You can see this line of marbles drafting here, not a common sight in marble racing, but you can see that it is possible. Peppers did hold the lead for some of the second half of the race, but he did end up getting 8th place. Something went wrong for him as well in this race. This is definitely a complicated track for some of these marbles. So you can see here Black Pirates going through the outside to pass Peppers in that lap. And now it is time to look at the full standings to see how this race affects the overall points. Loose Wheel getting 1st place, Pink Pearl in 2nd. Black Pirates is in 3rd place. Big Dogs having the fastest lap, getting a bonus point with a time of 24.596, which was the fastest lap of this race. So an extra point for him. Here are the full standings. Aerofrog is still in 1st place. Big Dogs has taken 2nd place from Knight Rivers, even though they are tied because he has 1 victory. Knight Rivers failing to get higher than Aerofrog. Had he done that, he would have been in 1st place, but he did not. Black Pirates climbing up to 7th place after being in 11th place in the overall standings before this race because of his podium finish. Definitely a good standing for him. He's going to have to work hard if he wants to climb up the tables anymore. Congratulations to Loose Wheel for getting 1st place, Pink Pearl in 2nd, and Black Pirates in 3rd place. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for race 4 of the Marble Circuits 2022 at the Italian Grand Prix. I'm Jeremiah, signing off, and until next time, this has been Fubeca's Marble Runs. Good day, everyone.